case you didn't know, Wicked has a new owner. So I only foster vehicles for a certain period of time until they're trained and up and running enough to go to a new home.
Like a year max.
Yeah, like a year and a half max. I really like this Jeep. I didn't get to use it as much as I would have liked. It used to have the zombie John Wick down the side, but unfortunately, it scared the new owner's daughter. So
fair enough.
They're now in therapy trying to deal with getting her to sleep at night, but it's got a new home. Now I gotta find something to drive because I'm sick of walking. I'm not built for walking. Probably should do more of it. Not going to.
Yeah.
So we're gonna zip down to White Rock Dodge and see what I can pick up or what maybe inspires me to grab another vehicle.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
Let's go.
We all knew where I was going to come to look for a vehicle. Of course, I'm at White Rock Dodge. Since we work together so well, probably the best place I'm going to get a price. All right, guys. What should I get next? I've built so many Jeeps for myself and other people. And I'm now in my 40s. So I feel now I'm probably allowed to have a Corvette. You think I'll fit in the Corvette?
You'll fit.
Do we have a really big shoehorn? Oh, that's a beauty. That's a divorce right there. That's a divorce. We're just gonna walk away from that one.
Okay, good plan.
All right. Obviously, I'm hunting for a new vehicle. You guys are all hoping and don't know what I'm gonna do next. But to get some ideas, I decided to come down to White Rock Dodge. Why'd I do that? Because we build vehicles for White Rock Dodge. So I know that all the vehicles on the lot have been put together with quality components that I myself can stand behind, as well as they'll drive better than they did out of the box. So the options are plentiful, as you can see. It's not just one here or there. So let's go for a walk through them. If I was interested in not building, because I don't have a lot of time to do much anything because of Epic, so maybe I should pick an already built vehicle. And White Rock Dodge, unlike all the other dealers I know of, and probably similar to the ones you guys have, this one provides vehicles that have been put together with quality components. So you're not just paying like an extra chunk of change for rough country parts, which are just gonna fail you down the road and have a horrible ride anyway. These are built with what we've decided was the best way to go with them. You impatient? I'm impatient. I'm always behind the clock. So if you don't have time to wait and you wanna go exploring this weekend, or even this afternoon, if you can get down here fast enough, they already have the Jeeps ready to go. And I don't mean one Jeep on the corner. I mean, we got pretty much everything you could be looking for. And we'll go through it so you can see what's available to pick up and go wheeling this afternoon. So, and we've got lots of colors. So here we've got highlighter yellow here in case you run a flagging company. This is a great vehicle. Or if you're just worried someone might hit you on the road, this might let them know you're there. So we built this one. It's our typical Gladiator on 37s, Falcon shocks, Terraflex lift, steel bumper package, LED lights. It's a great package. It's good to go. Get it, go. And we've got the new Zenith Silver, which if white is a little too boring for you, but you still want to hide some scratches, this is definitely the color for you. If you get here quick enough, you can probably outbid the guy who may have bought it. So that's a 3.5-inch lift on 35s, Terraflex with Falcon shocks, your typical standard Canadian thing. Then we've got a little more power. Here's a 392 from factory, ready to go. And this one I'm pretty sure is available for a good deal because it's been here for a little bit and it's a demo unit. So this might be a good one for us to buy for me. But then we've gotten to the nice new grille. Now, I know it's a controversial subject, but I'm for this grille. For many reasons. It actually provides more airflow, and Oh, it's just different. I've seen the other grill for several years, so might as well have something different. So, 4XE, already ready with a winch from factory, so fully covered under warranty. We lifted this one, 37s, 2.5 inch spacer lift, so maintaining the factory one, so the price point comes in a little better. If you want to just adventure on the weekend and plug in during the week and go to work, save money, this is your economical vehicle. Oh, here we go. A 2024 Hydro Blue Rubicon. This is gorgeous.
My favorite color.
It is something. Like, look at the black to the blue ratio here. It's already got the winch in it, the steel bumpers, 37-inch Mickey Thompson Baja Boss MTs, which mean business. It is gonna go wheeling or it is gonna run over cyclists. I don't know. The best part about shopping at White Rock is you can not only get an epic vehicle, you can get an epic vehicle wrapped into your financing at better interest rates.
Cool.
Why not? So if you look, maybe you just don't want to go off-roading. They've even got some that are overland ready. And you know what that means? Put the tent on, go to the mall, get together with your buddies to say which overland components you bought last week. Now we start coming to like that special section where they hide the whiskey at the liquor store. You open up, you want the good bottle, had to get the guy with the key, and they only sell them certain times a year. This is a special reserve. I know your dealership doesn't have this.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful 392 conversion Gladiator with the America's Most Wanted kit, built by Epic, with all the goodies, the proper re-gears,
Big brakes.
custom decals, custom interior pieces, 37s, everything. Like, it's all the fun toys. That's a strong competitor right there. This little sleeper, it just looks like a basic bitch Gladiator. I understand that. You might think it's a 24. It's not. We bought the grill. It's a part. You can just order it. Fits on like perfect, in case you were wondering. Do it to yours. Confuse your friends. This has a nice set of bronze 20s with an aggressive tire wrapped to it. It's lifted, it's re-geared. It has a semi-float 60 rear end. It has really nice suspension with really strong Terraflex Delta brakes. Why? Because underneath this basic bitch Rubicon hood is an 840 horsepower Demon engine waiting to devour pedestrians and cyclists.
For sure.
Like, they hide it out back so it doesn't eat more. It's hungry.
Very hungry.
Are you hungry? I'm always hungry, obviously. And then this one. This is a little special one. This one comes with a free voucher to go on a 2-week trip to Alaska with Sean, Story Till Now. I don't know if you've heard of the channel. It's a small YouTube channel. Guy flies 6 drones while driving down a hill.
Not many people have heard about it. It's pretty small.
I think McDonald's sponsors him.
I think so.
But literally, we've got 37-inch Toyos on here, KMC wheels, the Terraflex AMW suspension, the Delta brakes, the re-gear, and a 426 under the hood. Whew. What is a 426? I'll tell you what a 426 is. It's bigger than a 392. And what? Bigger is always better. Why? Ask your mom. We're going to start our test drives today with this beauty, because I don't know, Hydro Blue is sticking in my brain right now. All right, so the 392 is more my style. I like reliability, simplicity, but a little bit of growl.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, the color really grows on me.
Especially
like, look at this. Look at this dash. Look how it's not that ugly red color. How can I put this? Let's see if this brings anything to life in me. Oh my God, should we get one of those?
One of what? Oh, hey, it's a Honda Ridgeline.
So, though the Ridgeline may be outselling the Gladiator, that's only because the world does not have enough awesome people in it as it needs.
True, very true.
So, if you've decided to buy a Ridgeline, you've given up on life. Like, you might as well buy a Tesla at that point and just like, I just don't care. I just need to get to work and back. You can't even pick up enough plywood in a ridge line. You definitely can't pick up a girl. So, what's so special about this Gladiator? Well, you can't order it from Chrysler. Step one, Stellantis does not make something this cool. It's got a 392 under the hood. Yes, you can get a 392 JL, but this is not all-wheel drive until you tell it to be all-wheel drive, which means all the horses go to the back, which means all the fun is at the back. You can slide it around turns, you can do all that kind of stuff. You still get to keep the Rubicon 4-to-1 transfer case, and that transfer case is built like a tank. Why? Because we've put demon engines in front of it and it hasn't exploded in a dying fiery rage. Unfortunately, we live in a time where Stellantis or any of the other companies cannot create this from factory anymore because there's too many cows in the world farting, so we cannot have nice things. If we all became vegan, we could probably all have V8s in the garage.
That is true.
Gas prices would maybe come down. People wouldn't make fun of you for driving a Tesla. What more can I tell? Now, for this particular vehicle, you don't have to want adventure. You just have to want to have fun in life, to be inspired, to have, to not need those little blue pills. You know, get a blue Jeep. It's much, well, it's much better. So what are the things of this car good for? Depending on your age demographic, you could take this every Sunday and have breakfast with your hot rod buddies. This will fit in. Technically, it's been hot rodded. It revs, it makes noises, it had horsepower, and there's probably a lot less rust on this than the rest of the cars you're at the meet with. So there's that, and on the way home, you can hit Home Depot and pick up supplies to do home improvement. You know, normal things. You do not have to go off-roading. You can keep this as your daily drive and hot rod fun toy. Hell, you can just keep it and drive it on Sunday. Go to church. Thank God you could afford it. Does this thing have a Hemi? Hell yes it does. 392 Hemi. All the power you need, reliability, and fun. But if that's not spicy enough for you, we can definitely fix that. But for most people, this will be like, why did this come in the Gladiator in the first place? Because cows. Cows. Cows and flatulence is why we don't have Hemis and Gladiators.
Yeah.
Whew. That's a clean one. This has not been on the dirt.
Yeah.
Well, technically we are on dirt right now, but...
So this is the base Hemi package.
This is a base Hemi package. This is what we want to call the starter pack. We did everything to this we wanted to do for this vehicle at the bottom level. Now I say that, it's still nicer than anything you get from factory. So what did we do? We've got the 392 with its new transmission, all nicely fit into here with all the necessary components. We re-geared to 488s, the big Delta brakes from TerraFlex. We upgraded the steering with the TerraFlex HD steering, all the specially tuned Falcon shocks from AMW, as well as the coil springs, drop brackets, and Hellwig sway bar in the rear. This thing drives amazing. Like with the 37-inch tires wrapped on 17s like the good old days.
Ready for adventure.
This is the perfect thing to cruise by the soccer field trying to pick up those soccer moms. I'm telling you.
Soccer moms love Hemis.
That's what I used to do in my old days.
Okay, enough.
Now that we've tried the 392, Sarge Green isn't my color, it might be your color, and we could always wrap it. But let's see if the 426 can awaken something primal inside me.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's go see if I want to take a trip with Sean
In this 426.
in this 426 that's out of gas. Well, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds okay. It's very smooth. So who's this vehicle for? This vehicle is for the guy who likes adventure. But wants to get there quickly and let everyone else know he got there in a timely fashion, driving safe on the road.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen any of those Story Till Now videos. He does not treat it nicely. And it's still going.
60,000 kilometers later.
60,000 kilometers on that engine conversion later, and he hasn't exploded or died. Not without lack of trying.
Adventure is hard.
Adventure is hard. I don't know if green's my color. I worry that I might blend in too much in the forest and nobody will see me.
That is true.
And I don't have a very big personality to stand out, so I'm definitely gonna probably need a brighter color. If military green is your color and you think it matches your gun collection, maybe this is the Jeep for you. Couple reasons. If you want a V8 in a Gladiator, something Jeep is never going to do because for some reason we're getting rid of V8s instead of adding them. And even if they did, it's not going to be as fun and as powerful as this one because it's going to be like an all-wheel drive. You're going to lose the 4-to-1 transfer case. You're not going to have 488 gears. This one is ready to rock and roll, Motley Crue style, right out of the box. Like wild side. Just pedal to the metal, have a blast. Too bad it wasn't Gecko.
Or Bikini Pearl.
Or Bikini Pearl.
Bikini Pearl, yeah, that'd be cool.
That's such a good color. I miss it. So what's underneath the vehicle? We've got the stock axles. You're like, wait a second, Ginger, why is there stock axles in the darn thing? Well, we'd like to give you some room to grow. Maybe you only want to be on 37s, therefore you're going to be fine. Oh, but all that horsepower, what are you going to do? Don't worry, we've got you covered. This is re-geared to 488s front and rear with Dana Spicer gears. Gears that will not fail you and have like no break-in required. It also has chromoly axle shafts in the rear and Delta brakes all the way around. 4-piston caliper, Terraflex all the way around. Like, what about the front? What about the turning? We went and bought the extremely expensive RCV lifetime warranted axle shafts and stuffed them in the front. If that's not enough for you, we also did a front drive shaft. Is that good enough? Do you need more stuff? If you can break it, we'll sell you more parts.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, it's built pretty good as a starting point for your awesomeness. Maybe for all I know, you show up, you go, I need 40s because I can't off-road without 40s. And we'll be like, no problem, sir. Would you like some axles? We can do that.
We can.
But if you understand that 37s will get you anywhere you need to go because you know how to drive, you already got them. They're right there. 37.
Right there.
Toyos.
Yeah.
Not even just a 37. We did a fat bitch of a 13 wide because we like them thick here at Epic. Thick. 2 C's. I said, Toyos. But those Toyos, Ginger, they're like 100 pounds a piece. You got 600 horsepower. That's 100 horsepower a piece plus 200 in the back for savings. Math. No problem.
No problem.
Power to rate ratio. You can pick up as heavy, curvy set of a woman as you want, fit this in this vehicle, no problem. Trust me. We are almost done and happy with our badges we're doing for our Epic Adventure Rated badge. These badges are only going to go on the vehicles we build, and if we have already previously built your vehicle, you will be eligible to pick up one of the badges and purchase online when the time comes. And what does Epic Adventure Rated means? Well, what it means is this vehicle is capable of getting the hell out of Dodge after jumping out your mom's window and being chased away by your dad. It'll handle the adventure.
I don't know what that means.
So, my mom always used to tell me, 4 doors, more enthusiastic passengers you can take in your vehicle. But then I realized, I don't really like people. I'm an introvert. Maybe I need something with 2 doors. We'll see. Regardless, if you want your vehicle built by Epic and rolled into your financing, or if you just want an Epic built vehicle that's already ready to go so you can just be gone and have it financed, or if you just want to come in and get a vehicle that isn't financed but deal with some delightful individuals, stop by White Rock Dodge. Order an Uber?